Hi, this is Rahul. Welcome to Gadget Freaks, and today I'm going to talk about Windows 11. So recently, Microsoft announced that the new version of Windows is going to come on 24th June 2021. Previously, Microsoft told that there will be no next Windows after Windows 10, but seems that they have changed their mind and they're going to give us the Windows 11. But what's interesting is that recently on yesterday, some build of Windows 11 they are leaked on the internet, and we can find the ISO files, and we can also see that and how Windows 11 works. So I got the ISO file from my source, which is a leaked version of Windows 11, and first I installed it on a virtual machine, but I was not satisfied because virtual machine is good but not good for performance checking. So I just made a partition on my hard drive and installed it on my laptop as a substitute OS, and I've been using it for past 2 to 3 hours, and I'm gonna show you how the build of this Windows 11 looks. It is not a final build, it is a developer build or an insider preview build that got leaked. So the final product which Microsoft will announce on 24th June will be different from this one, but the most of the things will be similar. There's a new start screen, new taskbar, and a lot of new stuff, but majority of the stuff still looks older. So let's get started, and I'm gonna show you the whole stuff on my screen. So guys, as you can see, we are on the Windows 11 home screen, and it looks really similar to Windows 10, but you can see some changes, like the icons are different. As you can see, the start icon, it is now square shaped just like the Microsoft logo, but it's blue in color only. And there is search, and there is a new thing called task view which is previously present, but it looks kind of different now. Then we have the file explorer and Chrome, Edge, and Microsoft Store settings, other stuffs. And I am recording the screen using OBS. That means that every apps, the Windows 10 apps, works on Windows 11, most of it without any flaw. So let's come to the major changes, like the wallpaper is new, and if you just press start, as you can see, the start screen looks kind of different. It looks kind of like the previously leaked Windows 10X, which later Microsoft just cancelled, but the start screen looks like kind of that one. And personally, I don't like it because it is kind of messy. Like there's a recommended section which shows the recent stuffs, which is kind of messy, and then there are some pinned apps which doesn't look good at all. The tiles was kind of good looking, but that is my personal opinion. And as you can see, there is some, and you can also add some, you can remove some. And if you just go to the all apps section, as you can see that all the apps are present. Like I've installed some of them, like I have installed the OBS, and then I've installed VLC, I think. So that other stuff, but overall it kind of looks clean. Like the Windows tool, when you click on the Windows tool, it opens in the file explorer to show the previous tools which we could see on the start screen before. Like there was a folder view kind of stuff, as I can remember. And the second thing that we will check is that if you just go to run and we can search for WinVar, we can see now it's Windows 11, and Windows 10 licenses just work on Windows 11, because when I installed this OS on a partition of a laptop, my laptop motherboard had a Windows 10 home single language license, and the Windows 11 simply detected that. And as you can see, the Windows 11 home single language is shown here, and you can see the version is dev, that is a developer preview, and the OS build is 21996.1. so the another thing, as you can see, the corners are a little bit rounded, as we knew from previous leaks from Microsoft, but there are only some images leaked, but this is a full OS leak. So yep. And the taskbar is in the middle now, in the center, and the icons are present in the center, but you can move it to the left like before. Like if you just go to settings, and settings just look like Windows 10, only with the rounded corners. And if you just go to personalization, and if you just go to taskbar, as you can see, there is a taskbar alignment section at the top of the settings, and if you just go to left, the whole stuff will go somewhere in the left like that. As you can see, it just goes in the left, but you can also keep this in the center like this. And if you just add some app, like suppose I'm gonna search for CMD. There's a good quality animation, like as you can see, it kind of pops up in the taskbar, so that looks good. And if we are in the command prompt, let's see the NT version. The NT version is 10, just like Windows 10. That is not changed till now. I don't know what will happen in the public release that Microsoft will do, hopefully in 24 June. But now the NT version is Windows 10, as you can see, and it's a NT version 10. And all the gestures of Windows 10 just work like that. I installed it on my hardware and the drivers are detected immediately. My trackpad driver, my graphics driver, everything. Actually, it doesn't look like Windows 11. I mean, the basic thing is just like Windows 10, but some more aesthetic views are added to the Windows 10 and make it look like Windows 11. Like if you just go to control panel, it's same like the same control panel. We all hoped that Microsoft will ditch control panel and make a unified settings app. It kind of looks like inconsistent design, like we have a control panel for some settings and we have settings for some settings, but the control panel's icons are kind of new and things are same but the icons are new. And as if you even go to the file explorer, in this case this PC, the icons are new, and these icons are actually not new. You could see in the last versions of the Windows 10 developer previews these icons are present, but they kind of look slick, I would say. But they kind of give me a Linux vibe, like we had seen this kind of stuff on KDE, like you could change the icons and stuff. That kind of vibes are there present. And there is a good animation. If you just maximize, there is animation. I don't know, it's kind of choppy somewhere because it's not a final product, but it still looks good. And if you just go inside, like if I just go here, you can see the icons are kind of, folder icons are kind of different looking, a little bit different and stuff like that. The other stuff is like similar. You can also see the previous setting style, like the really old ones from Windows 95 days. If you just go to start and just go to all apps and we just simply go to Windows tools, and suppose I wanna check some old Windows tool, like I wanna check system configuration, or suppose I wanna check computer management for disk partition. Suppose I want to partition my hard disk. So if you just go there, as you can see, only the corners are rounded, the icons are the old one, nothing new, and everything just looks old. So under the hood it is just like Windows 10 but with some aesthetic changes. The updates are coming properly, just like the developer preview updates. And as this is not a public release, so I can't say much about updates, but by default this takes a lot of RAM. Like I can't show you right now because my OBS is running, so the RAM consumption will be high, but when I booted the OS without any apps loaded in the RAM usage was kind of 1.9 GB, which is a lot of RAM compared to Windows 10. I think Windows 10 was about 1.3 to 1.4 GB on boot, I think. So yeah, that's bad because older computers can struggle using this OS. So yeah, but still Windows 10 will be supported till 2025, so that's not an issue. But personally I didn't like this start screen. It kind of looks messy. The older start screen was kind of better for me. And if you just go here, the shutdown menu is presented here, and as you can see, everything has a kind of transparent vibe. You can see a background from there, and the themes have kind of changed. Like if you just go to personalization and if you just go to themes, there are some new themes with some new wallpaper that kind of looks cool, and yeah, I liked some of them. And there are some icon changes, like the taskbar icons are kind of looks different. And if you just go to device usage, there are some options, like these options were added in the Windows 10 only, but there is a new tab for them here. Like you can add some apps, like if you play games you can click here, and most probably Microsoft will customize your laptop or PC according to that kind of usage. Personally I don't use them, so I'm not concerned about them. So yeah, and I'm using a local account because I couldn't sign into my Microsoft account for some reason, I don't know. But I have run WinRAR, I have run OBS, I have run VLC. Every app just works fine. I think that when Windows 11 comes out, I don't have heavy apps like Photoshop or Premiere Pro or this kind of stuff, but basic apps are working pretty fine on this new OS. And as this is not a final product, I don't really know like what will be the final product, but the basic theme will be same. They will add something. And another thing about that is the store. Lots of people are thinking the store will be kind of different. Till now, till the leaked build, the store just looks like the same previous Windows 10 store, nothing new, the same layout and stuff. I don't know what will happen in the public build, but till now it is just the same. And as you can see, if you just go to this notification panel, as you can see, this is also kind of translucent, and the icons kind of looks clean now. I would say looks good kind of. And the whole thing has a animation, like suppose I open VLC, nothing is running on VLC, but I just open it, you can see there is a fluent animation. And if you just, as you can see, if you just have there is some kind of layout, if you just click on the maximize button, I want to make a layout, like suppose I want to go like this mode, like you can simply go there. I can add my Edge browser in this, and if you just click here, you can just go here, and if you just click here, you can also see that there is some prefixed layout that you can make to have some better multitasking experience. Just like if you have a bigger monitor, you can just simply use some preset setups that you can add multiple apps to your big screen, so that's kind of neat. But what I was gonna show you that if you use your laptop and you are using a trackpad, you can just simply 3-finger swipe down to go to the home screen, and you can just 3-finger swipe up, and the animation looks really clean. I don't know if the recorder will be able to capture it, but it looks really smooth in real life. And if you just go 3-finger swipe up, you can also go to the multiple desktop section, and there are multiple desktop and stuff. So yeah, and if you just simply go to a new desktop, let's see what happens, because yeah, it is also smooth, like, and everything just works. Like I'm trying to do the 4-finger swipe stuff, and I don't have a precision driver trackpad, it's a synaptic one. Still this just looks so smooth. So yeah, everything works just fine, but under the hood it just looks like the Windows 10 with some minor changes. Nothing like stuff that Microsoft was saying that it was the biggest upgrade or stuff like that. So it looks good, and you can customize it to a certain extent, but personally I had expected a lot more from Microsoft, that they'll make something really different from Windows 10 and stuff. So that's it for now. Hope you like the video. Like, share, subscribe. Hope to see you in my next video. Signing off. Thank you. Bye bye now.